Capricorn predictions and horoscope for December 27th. Wellness, 43%. Love, 74%. Money, 55%. Intellect, 1%. Work, 49%. Creativity, 36%. Energy, 76%. Emotions, 6%. Intuition, 88%. Today's power numbers are 3, 21, 27, 41, 53, 63. This is a time for getting a little loose and wild with friends, going dancing, or doing something out of the ordinary that is stimulating and fun. You meet interesting new people and are more open to people who are quite different from yourself. Approximate positions of the planets on December 27th. The Sun, 5 degrees, in Capricorn. During Capricorn's journey, it is essential to prioritize achieving personal aspirations as the primary driving force. Taking risks will not be feasible for the majority. A diligent work ethic and a practical mindset towards accomplishing triumph should be the norm. Exercising patience will prove to be beneficial. Numerous individuals will concentrate on particulars instead of comprehending the overall perspective. Those who follow conventional principles will prosper. The Sun, conjunct Venus. Today is a good day to express yourself through creative and artistic endeavors. You appreciate art and beauty more than usual today. You have a desire to be with people you like. Your natural warmth and friendliness really manifest themselves today. Watch for feelings of extravagance, self-indulgence, and self-love. Do not dissipate yourself in the pursuit of pleasure. The Sun, conjunct Mars. You should have lots of energy and vitality today. Go out and get some exercise. Be careful not to get into arguments with your superiors or with people in authority like policemen. Avoid confrontations that involve your ego. Instead, channel the energy and potential hostility into something creative like your favorite hobby. The important thing is to express yourself in a constructive manner. How about playing in the park with a group of children? Do not overexert yourself or put too much strain on your heart. This means controlling your temper. Anger is one of the hardest things on your heart. Don't lay out in the sun too long. You may burn easier today than normal. Watch yourself around the stove or anything hot. Focus on being humble. Put your ego in the backseat. The Sun, square the Moon. You must balance your emotions with your individuality. You may have difficulties today dealing with the opposite sex, authority figures, or family members. Ego confrontations over emotional issues are likely to be the cause. Vitality may be low today, so keep stress to a minimum. Try to understand others' points of view before expressing your own. Get in touch with your true feelings. Emotional impulses may interfere with objective and good judgment. The Moon, 2 degrees, in Aries. Behavior is prone to being strongly influenced by emotions. This moment is particularly conducive to taking bold and brave actions. Individuals who take on the mantle of leadership will thrive as long as they avoid becoming excessively authoritarian. Mercury, 21 degrees, in Sagittarius. It is advisable to take decisive steps. Pursuing higher education is highly recommended. Avoid excessive daydreaming as it is a hindrance in achieving your goals. Time is valuable. Invest it wisely. Mercury, square Saturn. Your thinking may be concentrated, obstructed, morose, or limited today. Saturn has a way of throwing cold water and constraints on things. Depression is possible, but it will pass, so try to stay optimistic. There may be delays in mail or letters or phone calls. A negative mental outlook along with an unwillingness to accept the ideas of others is characteristic of this aspect. Don't be worried over a lack of inspiration. It won't last long. People will challenge your ideas. Venus, 3 degrees, in Capricorn. At present, emotions may be comparatively colder and restrained. Engaging in social activities may present difficulties. Novel circumstances may test one's sense of ease. Venus, conjunct Mars. There is a desire for love, beauty, relationships, and things that feel good. Desire is strong today, and this includes the desire for the opposite sex. Be considerate of others today as you may express yourself too strongly. Use your creative energies and get involved with the arts, music, or the theater. How about making a special meal for your significant other? Watch your spending today as you may feel tempted to overindulge and be too extravagant. Curb your potential for eating too much rich, sweet, or spicy food. Moderation is the key. Be refined and charming around women. Do not not get involved in petty gossip or in competition with the women you know. Have fun at a social gathering, but remember, don't come on too strong or let your opinion of yourself swell so as to become overbearing and obnoxious. Venus, square, Neptune. You may be deluding yourself today, especially where relationships are concerned. You are probably thinking with your heart rather than with your head, and this can lead to all sorts of trouble. You may be too willing to sacrifice too much for your loved one. Things are not as they appear regarding affairs of the heart, and you would do well to keep your feet on the ground. Avoid wishful thinking and unrealistic fantasies. Stop playing the martyr. Mars, 9 degrees. In Capricorn. At this juncture, it's advisable to steer clear of ventures that involve guesswork. Upholding discipline and concentration is essential in advancing. Conventional approaches to problems are encouraged. The drive to succeed will be intense for many. Jupiter, retrograde. In Cancer. A culture of social interaction and recognizing the worth of every individual ought to be dominant. Those who are less fortunate should receive support as a probable incentive. The bond of family may also be reinforced during this period. Jupiter, trine, Saturn. Progress can be made in business and professional affairs, especially regarding law, politics, education, religion, and travel. A certain seriousness toward career and life direction is evident. Organized expansion into new areas can further your goals. You have a serious-minded, responsible attitude toward achieving your long-range goals. Saturn, 25 degrees. In Pisces. One's behavior may be influenced by a sense of something missing in their life, which could be related to spiritual matters that may become prominent during this time. Saturn, conjunct Neptune. Some illusions and glamorous notions that you have are painfully removed now. You may discover that a movie star, hero, lover, parent, or other person you admire is not as divine as you thought. Saturn, sextile, Uranus. This is a positive time when your finest creative ideas or works find a positive outlet. Any creative or original suggestions that you make to employers, government agencies, or people in authority are met with interest and support. You have a particularly good ability at this time for introducing something original into an established setting in a pleasant, harmonious way that attracts success. Uranus, retrograde. In Taurus. There will be a presence of enlightened thinking and a motivation to improve the daily lives of all due to this influence. Additionally, a noticeable, warm-hearted, romantic, and highly sensual essence will be present. Uranus, trine, Pluto. Increased enthusiasm, zeal, dedication, and sense of purpose make this time period one in which you make great strides towards achieving your goals. The progress and advancement made now has more to do with developing inner talents and confidence than with outer, tangible benefits, such as increased salary, prestige, or recognition. Uranus, sextile, Neptune. A heightened imagination and psychic sensitivity make this time period inspiring and interesting for you. You are likely to encounter works of art and music that are unusually stimulating and inspiring. If you engage in artistic creativity yourself, you will find fresh, original, and unusual inspirations adding new dimensions to your work. Neptune, 29 degrees. In Pisces. Currently, there are powerful forces of gentleness, creativity, and the quest for spiritual enlightenment. A great number of individuals may feel drawn towards esoteric beliefs and non-traditional religions. Neptune, sextile, Pluto. Tremendous psychological and inner growth takes place now. Although these changes may not have a great effect on your outer situation, they are very important and beneficial. Elimination of deeply ingrained negative attitudes is possible. Pluto, 2 degrees. In Aquarius. The keys to achieving success involve working together and collaborating as a team. It's highly probable that societal problems will be tackled, leading to an overall enhancement of human welfare. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow Capricorn on our social media channels.